GWN7 will be celebrating 50 years of television on Friday, and this week we're taking a look back at where it all began. Now, as you'd expect, there's been a few changes over the decades. What was groundbreaking to start has given way to new technology and daily television entertainment beyond our wildest imagination.
Television is a new kind of radio broadcasting. You will have a set in your home. There
were no boundaries 50 years ago. Television was an exciting technology, evolving at breakneck speed. From its first broadcast, GWN7 was very much part of the community and celebrated the uniqueness of regional WA.
Western Australia, we've got the best of the Golden West.
There is no other place that I would rather be.
It's the Cats and the Cannons, live 8:30 tonight.
GWN7 travelled right across regional WA and was a pioneer in producing quality local programming, including Milbindi, a series that focused on the achievements of the Aboriginal community.
Coming up on Milbindi this week, we take a look at the Vididanga community in the West Kimberley, just south of Broome.
From the early days of Carnaby Cat, GWN7 had children's entertainment covered.
I think it's time for another cartoon.
Many familiar faces have presented the network's favourite Saturday kids show.
Good morning, girls and boys throughout Western Australia. It's time for the GWN Saturday Club.
And over the years, Duper Dog has become the network's much-loved mascot, waving goodnight to children throughout regional WA.
Wherever you are in WA.
Cuddle up in bed with your favourite toy and nod off to Dreamyland. Good night, boys and girls.
For 50 years, GWN7 has been a part of regional WA, and its community partnerships are unique. Tomorrow night, more on the people and events that have shaped regional television. GWN7 celebrates a very special birthday on Friday, 50 years. It's been quite a journey, made all the more special by the people and the places that we've connected with right across the state. GWN7 may have started in 1967 as a small business transmitting to just the southwest, but its connections after 50 years now run very deep, right across regional WA. GWN7 has proudly partnered the iconic event of Telethon, and with people across regional WA helped to fundraise millions of dollars, whilst having a bit of fun.
Love is in the air.
Ladies and gentlemen, Manu Fidel and Shauna Willis from GWN.
Many would remember the mayhem and wild antics of Telehelp, the 24-hour television appeal launched in 1974. Telehelp was produced live out of the Bunbury studio and raised more than $1.4 million for charity over its 8-year history. It also drew major television stars from across Australia. But it was also the people and events of local communities that over many years have seen the support of GWN7.
GWN7, partners in your community.
SIDS and Kids and GWN7, partners in our community.
Register now at relayforlife.org.au.
An electrical business from our Kimberley has taken out this year's prestigious GWN7 WA Regional Small Business Award. What Now Electrical?
We would love your support, and you are sure to get a laugh.
Darren, GWN7 Machinery Field Days.
GWN7's weatherman, Chris Mills, a much-loved and staunch supporter of the community.
And finally, look at the capital cities for tomorrow.
Come on, Millsy. We've got to get ready for our first camp quality Westcapade.
GWN7 is proud of its strong connections across regional WA and cementing that relationship, the GWN7 News. Tomorrow night, we look at the history and faces of our flagship program. And we look forward to bringing that one to you. Thank you, boys. Next tonight, we take a special look at us. As GWN7 approaches its 50th anniversary tomorrow, we take a look now at the people and stories on GWN7 News through the decades. It's been quite a journey.
Long before the high-tech presentation of News Today came the industry pioneers. GWN7 News has certainly come a long way, but always placed enormous value on providing a quality local news service to regional WA. And by the late 80s, regional viewers were receiving the latest in events from around the corner and across the globe, presented by many familiar faces.
Good evening, Liam Bartlett with the news in brief.
Australia's workers have been promised a wage rise.
Good evening again. Chris Mills with the News in Brief.
In the top end of the state, some isolated afternoon thunderstorms and showers in the east and north Kimberley.
Tonight, the mineral sands industry answers criticism over its exploration policies.
Good evening. Hello, welcome to the local scene. As we've shown you many times in recent days, a bleak picture on the nation's roads.
Welcome to sport. Star Eagles midfielder Dean Kemp is certain to miss Sunday's clash with Richmond.
Welcome back as we head to the middle of the week.
See you then.
Merry Christmas to all of you.
Thanks, Shauna. Thanks, Chris. And that's the news from around our Golden West for 2002.
Hello, good to have your company this warm Monday. Also in news today.
Good evening, Shauna Willis with you.
Live across Western Australia, Golden West News with Noel Brunning.
Have a great night. We'll catch you on Monday.
From all of our news team across the state, good night, Western Australia.
Hi everyone, here's Thursday's weather and it's been a big hot day.
All that's left for me is to say thanks for your company over the past 32 years, and for the final time, good night and goodbye.
You reckon you'd be quiet just for a few minutes? There you go. Good luck,
Cheers, mate. Good on you.
Live across Western Australia, GWN7 News with Noel Brunning.
The GWN7 News. What an incredible 5 decades. And we look forward to another 50 years.
Maybe not all of us. Well, in just over an hour, GWN7 will officially turn 50 years old. It's a milestone day for us. On March 10, 1967, we began broadcasting live from the very same studio as we do tonight. This week, we've taken a look back at the people and the places that have taken the journey with us. So much history, we just couldn't fit it all in. But tonight, we'd like to thank you for being part of the journey and helping us celebrate.
GWN7 has certainly come a long way, from its humble beginnings into regional WA's #1 television network. So many people have been part of this remarkable journey of 50 years in television. And while the faces may have come and gone, their legacy lives on as we celebrate this significant milestone. To those who began the journey.
Back then, I did all the news film and also all the commercial films. Because I was the only cameraman there was.
I was the second female employed with the station before we went to air. This is a photo of me at the very grand opening. We had to wear long dresses and gloves. Happy birthday, GWN. It was just a wonderful time. I'm so glad 50 years later that it's still going and I'm still here to see it.
I had a children's program for 2 years called The Happy Show, all live, and then we had a 90-minute women's program called Tea and Biscuits that ran for 7 years. Congratulations, and I'm glad that we were there to begin with.
To more familiar faces who have launched their careers on GWN7, like Sunrise's Natalie Barr.
It was a fantastic place to work. We had typewriters, there were no mobile phones, it was a different era, but yeah, fond memories. Congratulations.
Happy birthday, GWN.
50 years.
Sunday nights, Alex Cullen.
I just want to wish you all the very best tonight. Have a fantastic evening. Congratulations on 50 years.
And 7 News Sydney presenter Michael Usher.
Like many others, I started my career in journalism at GWN way back in 1990, doing a final year cadetship. I started in Bunbury, then went to Kalgoorlie. Years of TV and regional WA. Happy celebrations.
GWN7's history is as rich as the state we live in. And on this special day of celebration, we pay tribute to all those that have joined us on this journey. GWN7 remains committed to providing our viewers with the very best in news and entertainment. From all of us here at GWN7, here's to a remarkable 50 years. And we look forward to seeing what the next half a century will bring.
Thank you for your notes of good wishes during the week. Our focus now forward to the next 50. Who knows what it'll bring.
Then a big happy birthday to Hazel Good from Bustleton, turning 92 tomorrow. Have a great day, and to everyone, a great weekend. Good night.
Thanks, Shauna, and thank you for joining us tonight. That's GWN7 News for another week and half a century. Wrapped up. We'll have updates for you later on in the evening, but for now, 7 News from Perth is next. Have a safe weekend from the celebrating birthday crew behind the scenes. Good night, Western Australia.
The sun comes up in the morning, awakens this big wide land from the shimmering